Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are doing some hard mode Ossein Cage. We're with our normal Sunday group here. We got more gaming leading the group. Guys, I want to let you all know, or I guess remind everybody for those who already did know. Let me tab out real quick. Sorry. I know the audio can sometimes be a little bit buggy. Hey, we got merch, guys. You can find this link. And this was supposed to close. I was originally going to close it yesterday, but I've been out because of things. So I was going to extend it till tomorrow just to make sure everybody who wants something can get something. So if you want, we got a couple of classes, a handful of classes, and then we got some Night Hard Gaming stuff there too. And you can take a look. We've actually already had some of them made, so you can see what they look like and what have you. If you're interested, just want to let everybody know. So that is for a limited time. Basically doing pre-orders. So tomorrow. Probably after the live stream tomorrow, everything will be closed down. Yeah, merch. What's up, Badger? What's going on? Hey, Lyriel. Yeah. So once that's all, we do our live stream tomorrow, then we'll close it down, and then within a couple of weeks, everything will ship. So get it if you want it. If you have any special requests, sizes, or what have you, there's a note section whenever you're doing the order, and you can just put it in there. And generally speaking, there's a lot of stuff that we can accommodate. So let us know. All right, with that, let's go ahead and bring everybody in here, and let's get started. And the plan for today is, right now, it's just to, we're just going to be doing Ossein Cage, and I think that'll be it for today. It's usually, historically, I haven't even streamed on Sundays, but we started doing it more recently, so that is the plan. Mace wants to know what flavor they are. Do those shirts taste good? I bet they do taste good. It's a vinyl on the like a really thin kind of heat application vinyl, I think, on the front, Lyriel. So I imagine it's a little bit plasticky, and since the rabbits love plastic, I bet they'll think that's delicious. Those crazy guys. If anybody has any questions about builds or anything else when I'm running here, feel free to drop it in chat. I know that people have asked in other places, like if you're having problems with various sustain issues, you can always swap out your back bar weapon. Just make sure to put here in place of Stampede. We're running a Maelstrom back bar and two-hander, and so Stampede is a skill that it modifies. If you're running Black Rose daggers, put in Quick Cloak. Okay. If you're running, Destruction Staff, put in Wall.
3, 2, 1.
I can't block.
That would be an issue. Try dodging.
Dodging doesn't fix it, and reloading UI didn't fix it.
Crowd store. Alt tab back out and back in.
Blow on the cartridge. Blow on the cartridge.
You have to buy the ability to block now in the Crown Store.
Yeah. I used the new memento, and now I can't block.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
I'm waiting for it to go away. It's still here. See this yellow and red thing around me?
50 blocks for $5.99. Oh gosh.
Memento is you remembering when you could block.
Here, let me switch over to this side.
I'm gonna wait for this to go away, and if that doesn't fix it, I might need to reload.
I don't know how far you've gotten on the new server, but I've got a really nice setup if you need anything. Oh, okay, awesome, dude.
Like it knows I'm right-clicking.
Yeah, cool. I am just about to travel north, Vatra. I just unlocked Soldier and was just about to travel north from Haga Basin south. We're talking about Dune here a little bit, guys. We decided we're having a lot of... we all seem to get better ping on a different server or different group of servers, so we're kind of swapping over.
All right. 1, 3, 2, 1.
Spilling my protein everywhere. It was really fun doing some PvP and testing things out yesterday.
I was like 1 second away from being
Guess I should drop that ulti, huh?
Using a different memento.
Oh.
We don't question it.
I might be pressing the wrong buttons. I'm trying to play a different game. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here.
At least you're not pressing R to interact.
Too much Doom.
Too much Doom.
Maybe it's too much ESO, not enough Doom.
Yeah, right.
3, 2,
Okay. Let's get Slayers on this.
Gosh, that's really funny. I can't believe I was doing that. Come on, bar swap. Come on, bar swap. There we go. We got it. We got it.
Should I just slay her from wherever? I went to the R spot and there was nobody there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, if you're using the add-on R spot, we don't do that.
Okay.
Just
Whenever I'm doing that, guys, what I'm doing is whenever you see me pull up this menu, I'm pressing left alt, which is how you dodge in Dune.
Yeah, just roughly.
Hey,
to the
Nani,
right of
what's
the
going
group,
on?
to the left of the
Yeah,
group,
just
which
so I don't need to go position there though. Like,
Nani, I've been playing
'cause
too
I
much
went to
Dune.
the
I
R
forgot,
and I was like, no, I'm here
forgot
by
what the buttons
myself.
do.
I don't know if I have the ohms loaded,
Golly, I
though,
didn't get a chance to
because I
beam.
should be seeing markers, but I'm not. So that might be an issue.
Oh my
I see
gosh.
19
Everything's dead before I can even
Slayer stat
beam.
icons, I just don't see them where they're supposed to be. Weird. Let's get chicken, and then Daedric. Never
Oh.
mind.
Oh,
Oh, great. This.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a ghost chasing me and I don't want it.
I
That'll be
hear
an issue.
that.
Is that chicken?
There we go.
Say no
I'm
and it can't legally assault you.
I'm getting it now.
I feel like
Pressing the
it's
right
not gonna
buttons
care.
now.
What?
I know. It was
We're
news to
not
me
doing
too.
portal. Okay.
I can't believe that. It's pretty funny.
Long tanks.
3, 2, 1.
I tanked this last night, Nani says, and got to the last boss, regular vet, though. That's awesome. That's awesome.
For some reason,
Yeah, I think I
further
told
away.
you, Nani, but like I wasn't really trying to minus X permanently from that group,
On the next
but
pack,
I
there were
kind of got
some
removed from the roster, and I kind of just rolled with it.
And right
Like,
group will actually get it.
Oh my god, I'm pulling up the menu
not
again.
the portal, but the across the bridge.
Oh my
There
god.
should be a red and a blue marker.
Shouldn't be that this much of a problem. What are we killing? I got to be like really bad on DPS
That's
right
part
now.
of an Elms set.
I'm out of control.
Almost guarantee I don't have it. I only have Elms markers for the bosses.
That's awesome
It
though
should
that you
be
guys
loaded.
got to
It's the same
the
elements.
first and second boss.
Going in
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Those are the
You'll
hard
see
ones.
this after we
I
cross.
guess the last boss is kind of tricky for tanks. I'm happy to join next week if you got room. But if you
Yeah,
permanently filled for me, no big
We're
deal.
back.
Well, we need you for
Kill
more
these
run with us
guys.
again. I misunderstood. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I would love to. Put me back in the game, coach.
One in the back. There we go. Run up. We will get Slayers and Pillagers on this next pack. Red goes down on red, blue goes down on blue.
I think I'm blue. Rip.
Make sure you get out of enemy AoEs. Or in this case, friendly AoEs. Okay. In order to get those reses. Then go help Plunk.
I think I just saw my Templar beam crit for 150k.
Huge. Okay, chicken. Daedric.
Oh, I got ghosties on me.
One tiny out in the back. There we go. Don't flail any of these ads, just run all the way to the end, kill the thing.
I recently got a key for a game, an expansion for a game that I've kind of talked about before, and I'm looking forward to getting to. Oh my gosh, I was outside of that. I'm looking forward to getting to play some more games.
Check the portal back.
I was telling Nani the other day that and this is kind of a funny thing to say because of like the fact of the situation, but I was like, I'm gonna try to cut
No ults on this
down
next pack.
on on streaming ESO, and the reason for that is there's just not enough hours in the day. What I'm trying to cut down is go from like 24 hours of trials a week to like honestly
have
it'll
the,
probably be
direct,
like 14.
then you just
I would love to
instead,
get it down to like 10. I think that
everybody
would be
else
like
can
or
have
8 or
other
10.
people's, skulls.
And then I'd be able to stream a lot more of other games and stuff like that. But you know, I don't plan on like
Ghost.
making guides on all those games. But I just the live streams a little bit of variety in your life is good for the soul.
Oh, well.
You know, good for the soul. Doesn't matter how good a game is if you play it too much. You just like the smallest conveniences we get like. They just feel like the worst thing in the world, right? I just see that happen over and over again. So like having a little bit of variety, it's just good for the soul. Good for the soul.
See, everybody who's in Portal knows they're in Portal, right? No need to go over it.
Yeah, I mean we're not changing anything up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's see.
Are we going back to stacking on the outside?
I'm gonna be
we're
roll
stacking on the
dodging
outside,
because
but
the
we are killing
blocking
everything before we go.
blocking is questionable here. For you have to block like way earlier than you should. Whenever these flesh or shapers of flesh kind of do their splat thing or do their larger AoE thing. Hey, Dr. New, what's going on? It's a little hard to read those icons, except Elden Ring. Like you can play Elden Ring like indefinitely and be fine.
We'll get.
You know, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Stay in mid. Everything else go to the outside.
Wait,
It's just a bit easier to reach the channeler.
Okay.
Block.
I just can't
That's
stop
okay.
pressing the wrong button. I'm sorry.
That was 1 second too
I
late.
every time I do this, I'm hitting the roll dodge button for Dune, guys.
Yep, let's get chicken.
There we go. I'm gonna have to rebind it. Like, it shouldn't be that much of a problem.
Get that raise. Keep damage up on flesh spawns. Make sure they don't touch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
There we
Not
go.
this time.
Hit the right button. Now we're in business.
Try not to go all the way up to the shaper. Try to stay near mid if we're on this first one, just so that way it's easier to hit the flesh spawns. Okay, we're staying here, killing flesh spawns. Kill flesh spawns. We got 3 up, 2 up.
Where's the other? Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there.
One more. Okay, gonna give it a couple ticks and then going in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I am staying out for this one. So we're just hanging out.
Okay, we will get Daedric when we leave. We're done. Daedric, and then Sudoku your barrier. I'm stupid.
I don't think my ulti went off there. Let's try that again.
Remember, we're staying behind the blob until Harvester is dead. Make sure you're beaming towards flesh bombs. Stay back over here. Don't go forward. You're safe. Watch out, charge.
I don't love the combat of Dark Souls. I know that might sound sacrilegious. I know so many people do.
Dodge, and, take Harvester.
But I didn't love the combat. It's a little slow for me. No. Probably not making any friends by saying that. I know everybody
Never
loves
is
it,
kill
or
first
most people do. That's just kind of, it's just
it's
just a little slow. Little slow for me. I think I just got a little too close to that blob.
Staying here.
I think what happened there. Yeah, it's really funny to be like, I'm cutting down, I'm playing less, and then being like, I'm only gonna stream like 12 hours. Because most of the time I'm trying to make videos, you know, as well. Like videos are really
After this is
the
done,
thing.
we'll
Like
get,
live
Crow's
streams
Barrier set as well.
are fun, but the videos actually allow like they just have a much longer lifespan as far as YouTube and stuff is concerned. So
fat finger in the button early.
Oh, why did I do that?
We did have a flash bomb touch. We do have 2 foot block. 2 flesh bombs to the left. Make sure we kill at least one of them. And then cleave harvester, kill a bomb. Oh, there he goes.
Die! It's a lot of guys. Come on, kill some. There we
Make
go.
sure
Kill
cleaving
some
stuff.
before it kills
Kill
our
harvester.
tanks.
There we go. Now we can go forward a bit.
Now we're good.
Beam to the right and to the left. Just so you're hitting the flesh bombs as well. Okay. Move over.
Whenever I
One,
said that and I
three,
told a couple of people and then I did the math on like how many hours I actually do, I'm like, this kind of doesn't really mean anything. Like doing less. I think what we're going to stick with for right now, for the foreseeable future, and I actually say that we're not going down to 10. We're still going to be like 18 hours for the week. But slowly, as some of these trials
I assume
complete,
that barrier
I
is what
just
you
won't
wanted?
be replacing them.
Yeah. Oh no. I forget
Okay.
what alt I have on.
I've just
so
forgot how to
there's
play
a
the game,
Calder's
guys.
bar.
I took a break for like a week or two,
So
and I forgot how to play the
Whatever
game.
she doesn't have, you use.
Okay.
Honestly, mostly I just watch the
Okay.
live streams. I enjoy the company. Well, hey,
So yeah, then
well,
you're-
that's the other thing too. Is like I hope I
two
think some of
flesh
the live
bombs in the middle.
streams can
Nuke them.
be, you know, like
Fast.
especially the
Watch out,
ones that get the
charge.
most engagement are the ones when we're not
Get-
even playing games. It's like when we're hanging out talking about games and other
Just
stuff.
get that res.
And I've noticed that. I mean, the topic needs to be of interest,
Going
I
in
think.
in,
So it's not just like
3,
anything,
2,
but I think
1.
generally speaking, that seems to be the thing. That's not true ubiquitously, but
Portal is done.
to a large extent, I think it is.
Chicken, Sudica, and then curl when you get it. Block.
Yeah, every time I block, that happens.
Get
Every
those res if you
every time I
can.
block, I die.
Daedric when you can.
I was blocking like 3 seconds early on that, and I still died.
Make sure you're beaming towards flesh spawn. There's one over on the left. Should be able to hit it from earlier. Kill harvester fast.
I think
Nice.
something's not working
Okay.
properly there.
Big damage, killing everything. Watch out.
Take that.
Oh, really watch
Kill
out.
this.
Oh, I fell off a cliff. Someone res me after you kill that.
Plonker.
Kill that first, then res. Okay, kill blobs while resing me.
Can't do both.
Okay, this is our last one. We're just gonna clean up the arena, then go in. We did turn on the hard mode, right? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
It really feels like there's less blobs than normal.
We're just that good.
Yeah, going in 3. No. Day drop. Kill that first. Where is it?
There's no
Huh?
data draw. Your add-on is
I
lying.
was lied to.
Add-on is lying.
Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1.
Don't believe your lying eyes. Listen to the add-on.
He's got the wrong script.
Yeah, right.
Why didn't it spawn? Okay, going out. This is the last one. Nuke the blob. Ignore everything else. Move towards flesh spawn if you see one. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Now there's a day draw.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, I think certain runs like it's fun to do, and I think it's really good. Probably it probably is helpful for people to.
Yeah, not the fastest way, but
Oh my gosh.
it at least
To
works
get to see
consistently.
content and stuff like that. So I like doing it. But in general, like it really is less about just playing the game, I think. At least it is for me a lot of times.
Yeah, you just go to the
Because
next
I can
portal
just play games, obviously, and not stream.
and then have the few
It's a
people who are
dark
outside
world,
who are assigned to kill
and
stuff.
we need the guidance and light of the horror in our lives. Hey, I appreciate that.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's get chicken. Kuro.
Gosh. The floor is lava.
Spread those out. Don't spread them out on top of the AoE. That's a bad idea. Get those reses.
I don't think I'm very good at this trial, guys. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't feel great. I know I'm a little rusty, but I still feel like I die in here more than I should.
Let's see. What did you
Doesn't
grab
feel
to?
great.
Life drain.
Yeah, for life drain, make sure you like full sprint towards the ad that
Sorry
has
for the
green circle
audio.
around it.
One moment.
I just didn't see him. Sorry.
No, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm trying to change my... I just need to move the camera just a little bit.
Next portal we're going to be doing slightly differently because I just want to do it fast. Jump down if you want.
No.
Dude. Dude, I almost did that, but I already hit the portal. Toxic.
For
Toxic.
the next
I
portal,
can't-
we're all
I can't tell if you're pleased or disappointed.
Trail.
Let me slide over there a little bit. There we go. See a little bit more that way.
Well, I said jump down and then I realized it was the wrong one.
Oh, you didn't even
okay.
realize?
Oh, you said jump
thought
down.
you were jumping them for their
Sure
death.
did.
You said jump down, and I said no.
3, 2, 1.
True,
Yeah,
he
I
did say
said
if you want to.
if you want to, I realized that it wasn't the right one, and then I said that.
If you run back towards the entrance, there's a spot you can run down safely on those ones.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the exit block. It just feels a bit faster.
Oh.
Oh no, they're both pretty good though. We're all just gonna go up the right, nuke it, go to the left from nuke it.
This
Could
is
go
the one
split,
you
but I
want
don't
to
really
jump
want
down.
to deal with it right now. Going up in 3, 2, 1. We can skip the ad.
The
half
world
of it and
can
just
be
go
a
all the way
little
to
bit
the
of
end.
a dark place, can't it? So we try to... Oh, we're skipping. That's what he said. He's talking over the raid lead. What was it someone said the other day? They were like, can you
Let's keep
imagine
talking.
listening to the raid lead?
I died to bar swapping and pressing the wrong skill.
Oh, that would do it.
I made it with plenty of time.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Same thing here.
Try to keep it
You
light.
don't need to do this. Just
Try to keep
Oh.
it fun.
don't want to deal with
Be the escape from
looking at
reality
the
we
roster to find
often
out who's on
need.
that side.
Oh my god, he's dead. Jeez,
Yep,
why
down.
did I even
This one
drop
for
that
real.
ult? Thought I was going to do something. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Non tanks, no ults.
Where all the YouTube friends at? That's I don't know. They're there. They're watching. There's
Yeah.
a
after
grip
the,
of people on YouTube right now.
the
At least that's
second
what
trash
YouTube
pack
is
with
telling
the
me. YouTube's
3
not always
whatever's
reliable, but usually it
no ults for
undercounts,
the
doesn't
rest of the
overcount.
trash.
Uh,
Just because
YouTube friends.
we want to have full ults for boss.
Nani might have her own run. She might have dropped in and said hello, but she might have her own run right now. I know
This
Lyriel
room
is around,
called
but
the
she's
Quarrelers Quarry.
otherwise engaged.
Yep.
I
Okay.
wonder if
Alright,
they
there's
start
Batcher.
quarreling because
Oh.
it's called that, or if they call it that because they quarrel.
Make sure not to hard pull. Just play it safe. Go all the way along the edge. Yeah, I am gonna turn on my lights because for some reason it's dark outside, even though it's like 3 p.m.
What's up with the running man?
It's the exit.
I feel like, so I didn't change anything from last week, but I feel like these icons, these numbers that I see on my screen look different than what we were using. Is
I
this?
know why.
Am I? You do.
I know why. It's because you have the old markers that we were using before, and they're identical, but they have a different font. So if you flip your camera around and look at them from the opposite side, I bet they'll change, because they're like Z fighting. Because I had the same thing happen.
So is this
I feel
two?
like they're close to the edge now.
Oh wait, no, I have. Nah. Yeah, I don't know what's
The
going on.
different font is from the Ossein Cage Helper add-on. Make sure you turn those off. We don't use those. From Asquartz, not Wonder Nuts.
Are we using? Which one are we using? We're just
the
using
same ones.
Elms, though, aren't we?
Yeah. It's just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
So turn off Ossein Cage Helper.
No,
Markers.
like in Asquartz Ossein Cage Helper, there is second boss settings. Show hard mode curse locations. Turn those off.
Ah, fixed.
I hate add-ons, guys.
If you have Asquartz Ossein Cage Helper. If you don't, then don't worry about it.
How about if I just turn it off? That'll make me feel better.
I just like as many add-ons as possible until I can't see anything on my screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good. I think. Is this
Okay,
two?
let
Is
me
this two
remember
here?
my number.
Mine too.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Alright.
is Rep 2.
Excellent.
Who am I? I am Red 3, it looks like. If I remember correctly. Keth, for next
I
raid
also
day, I might
wanted to
swap
say,
you and me
guys,
so that I'm
thanks
in
to
the same
everybody
spot
who
in all
was
my
cool with
cores,
me
and that way
taking
it's
a
less
bit of
work
a
for me.
break for
Whatever you
for family time
Not
and
gonna
stuff.
lie, you should
Had some
do
stuff
stuff.
going on. Everybody was super
right.
supportive,
How-
and I just really appreciate it. I was afraid like viewership would go down
said
and
you
I'd lose
definitely should have done that
people and
from the
whatever.
start.
Yeah.
And that's not at all what happened. I
alright.
mean, a
Well,
little
that's
bit,
usual.
you know, but like that's going to
Sorry,
happen.
I know how to
You
go
know,
to a
to some
number.
degree. Not like the core
Okay.
folks. So I appreciate that.
Any last things before we pull? Anybody need a sec? Whatever. Let me know now.
You're still doing the countdown for the pre-buff, right?
Yeah. We were using the pre-buff countdown. Okay. Starting the timer now. And let's go.
Oh, some rough placement there.
Good chicken. Sudica. Slayers. Siphons. Swap sides.
All right, we're doing okay on damage. We're actually doing, honestly, better than
Big damage.
I was expecting.
Get close to your boss. Curse us soon.
No, I got a checklist.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Too close. Yep.
I'm gonna not use my ult.
Yep.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
I haven't been able to find an answer on the internet, but off the top of your head, do you know of any AoE pulls other than Void Bash? Yes, I do. Void Bash being the I'm familiar with Void Bash. There are a couple. There is a monster
Almost
set
ran
that we
straight
used to
through the middle.
use that is not really as good. It's
Oops.
I think it's
I
Spinners.
always run straight through the middle and give the boss a
It's
little kiss.
from one of the earliest dungeons.
Okay.
Um,
Not bad though.
It's called Spinners. It's a
Try
monster
to push
set
a bit more damage if we can, as much as possible.
from Celine. No, not Celine's Web. The other spider one. The other early
Let's do
dungeon that's
this.
a spider
Starting
one.
timer.
Let me. Spindle Clutch. It's from Spindle Clutch. One, I don't know, one or two. But that's one that we used to use. And then the other morph of the. Oh
go.
god, I just cast an AoE. I'll need to recast that. Hopefully I don't die. There we go.
Let's get chicken,
This is
Sudica,
probably a better
Stick
one,
with
but for the
boss
Arcanist skill
cursors,
line, so we
and
normally
response.
use the
Slayers, Siphons. Get that res. Get those 2 reses.
reflective scales.
Kickman, you were a bit far. You probably
I
weren't getting
trolled,
heals.
dropped an AoE.
Yeah, I was. I
Um,
didn't step up right away.
Fulminating Ruin, the other morph. pulls everything in together, and
It's
that's
fine,
really
don't worry,
nice.
just,
Thank you, Mashiri.
Yeah,
Mashuru, sorry.
just a bit, not like crazy overlapping, but a bit is fine.
Hopefully we do okay
Like
this
Loki
time as I
circles.
just drop my ults.
Get close to boss. Push, push, push.
I don't know if I have food on, guys.
Get check in as soon as you can. Slay curses. And then slayers, siphon. Get those reses ASAP.
Rip. Yeah. That used to be.
Push portal
We used to
fast.
use it. It used to be one of the better ones, but it's less so anymore. So I forget what the other more fulminating ruin is, but
we might have to move.
that's the
Try to push
best. Like
before we move,
just
because if we move,
having
it's
one skill that does it
Okay, there we go.
doesn't require a set
Going
and anything
upstairs
else.
in
That's
3,
pretty
2,
nice.
I'm dead.
1. It's probably wipe. Just build alt. Make sure you get to your correct portal.
Hey.
Flonkers team.
Almost ready. Not quite.
Rip.
I end up touching the other debuff on my way through an entrance. It was,
If
I
you
tried
do,
dodging. I over dodged.
You can't
There
dodge
is
it,
at least
so yeah.
one more, and it's not
Well,
coming to
no,
mind.
I dodged through my curse, but I over.
There's at least one more that I think is like valid.
You know what I'm
There might be
saying?
more
Okay.
that are like not good,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure there's at least one more that I'm not thinking up off the top of my
And
head,
then I
Thatcher.
accidentally touched it.
But yeah, those are a couple of things.
If you do get cursed, or
What
are you
else is
similar to
there?
Double Razor?
Double.
Okay, then yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Try to help out as much with the ad as you can. The first one that has the
I'm putting
line,
together a dungeon
And
slash
then-
vet dungeon build for DK
Die.
tank, and I picked up
so that
Void
you can be
Bash.
rezzed.
Was going to use
Okay.
Lucent Echoes with Olo and Trimmer Scale. Yeah, that works, man. It's a good setup.
Oh,
That
yeah,
will
you're
work.
good.
If you want to get sweatier, you could. There's better things, but that's
Yeah,
that
I went
I
up
don't
there
usually worry, especially
I
if you're
did what I
pugging.
was doing, but I was doing next to nothing for damage because I had the debuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something like a 95%.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Only 95% though. Oh,
Check it
nice.
and make sure that you are not dropping your wall upstairs. It will kill you. Do not drop your wall on the double portals.
Yeah, you gotta watch the dragon too. If you haven't noticed, they get the reflective up there too.
Trying to think of what else. Void Bash though is probably the way to go. To be totally honest with you though,
Okay, all good.
just because, I mean, if you're
Let's
not
back
on
up
an
then.
Arcanist
Starting
and you
now.
don't have fulminating room, which you probably shouldn't at this point, if you are a if you're a tank.
Move. Get chicken, Sudoku. Curses. Slayers. Siphon. Swap sides. Ooh, don't move that curse
If I
before
just-
it actually explodes.
Yeah, I know. I hit it a second early, and I can't believe I survived.
Should be fun.
It should be fine, but it's still annoying.
I know. Sorry.
That being said, for Kuro, since you are kite, if
I'm
the
trying to
other
be
team are
kite,
fully
yeah.
healed- yeah, if the other team is fully healed, then you are fully healed. Then you can just go stay close to boss.
Then I can just
you
what?
can, you can run out.
So
You,
close.
you can run out ahead even while you do.
We
Oh,
get it?
nice.
We
Okay,
got it.
Oh,
going up in 3, roll, 2, roll, 1, roll.
That's two things up here.
He adjusted. I think he realized just a little late.
Okay.
We're ready.
Flunks team.
I don't know if he
oh
made it.
shit! I'm dead again.
So I go to double blue if we only have one curse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
It was
add-on settings, do you
static.
have that for your initial?
I do, yeah.
Guys, there's another pool. Anybody can think of anything?
Uh,
I don't know what it said. It might have said double.
It's
blue,
another
I
one
just
that works
didn't
really
see
well. It's not coming to mind. A set
yeah.
or
You just want to
something.
stay with your DDs.
I guess
Basically, wherever
there's
they
like
go,
the
you go.
PvP set. That's a 5P set though. They're the set that people use in
You think we
PvP.
know our
It's not a
DDs?
PvP.
We pushed it though. That's good.
I think I have someone
Yeah.
different in every portal. So,
It's all deep.
and then I also know that at least one of them is following me. So that's not really
Save.
gonna work.
I saved my laying wood until after curse when I got over on that side, instead of dumping it when we first jumped.
Yeah.
For my ult, I saved it for that side that time.
Yeah, yeah. It
And
is very
flopped over
rotating.
to
The
It's-
tanks
swapped
say all
over to
DPS look the
heroism
same.
pop, so I have it every time instead of every other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do the heroism, but I would do the language on the other
Well,
side.
if we could push it and see it, I got
Kuro agrees.
87
They
of
do.
them on me right now.
We're interchangeable,
Yeah,
guys.
and I don't think it's worth it, but yeah, up to you.
They're kind of pricey.
Okay,
I don't buy them.
let's do this starting timer.
I don't buy them either. They're still pricey.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
my bad.
It's just
Sorry
wipe,
about
wipe, wipe, wipe. Don't use alt wipe. Build alt if you need to.
Stand in this big old circle.
Oh, that didn't kill me. Huh, there we go.
What the heck? How am I living? I'm hitting this thing with everything I got.
Pearl's doing work.
Yep.
Guess so.
Hey, Dexter. Doing well. Doing well. How about yourself? Thanks for asking. Oh, need a repair.
Okay. There we go. As soon as everybody's out of ghost, then I'll start a timer.
Doesn't count.
Give me
Doesn't
like
count.
5 seconds, I would say. Okay, starting timer. Yep. And let's go. Get to your sides. Chicken.
Oh, shit.
Slayers.
Skills?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I mean, it was fine. I just got scared for a minute.
I got both curses somehow.
Doing okay. I had to change my
go
graphics
die.
card from
Go
when I
stand
spoke
on
to you
curse,
about
go
it
res.
during the Dune stream. Oh, okay.
Because someone will have to res you.
You were
Someone
running the
resin.
1070, right?
It's not
And it was causing
gotten the kite at all since
issues.
We've been doing this.
Am I remembering correctly?
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll be kind of
plus the
surprised
boss.
if I feel like that's
We're gonna
right.
have a second set of curses.
Oh, okay, 360. Okay, sorry.
Chicken when you get it.
I must be thinking of somebody else.
Curses.
It was just
Items,
was the
slayers.
graphics card having issues, or what ended up being the deal?
Oh, get those reses fast. We haven't pushed yet, which is good. But on the other hand, we haven't pushed yet, which is bad.
That's funny. I had to change. I don't know if you
can
saw the
mention it,
post or
hopefully
whatever,
we'll
but I had to
maybe
change up my
push,
motherboard
push.
this week.
Fast.
My old one
Ah,
completely
like
died.
the build alt. We're not going to do a move on the first one. It's just not worth it. Better to wipe it and do a good pull.
All right. I would like to be able to drop the eye on pull.
Make sure you're paying attention to your curses. Don't step into
Looks
other
like-
curses. You will get cursed.
It looked like I stepped in the.
So we'll see if
I
we
was
can
just
get enough
looking. It
health.
looks like I stepped in the slam right before we ran over. So that means I was the second late leaving.
Yep.
'Cause I
Hey,
had
the Mega Pint, what's
curse
going on? Yo,
before
I've been
we got
watching
the
some of your
original
videos lately,
curses.
and they help me
Just
a
got
lot.
downloaded.
Thanks for the great work. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm glad. That warms my heart. That's what I'm all about. Just wanna help. That's awesome. Glad it is helping. If you have any
Okay.
questions about
Well,
anything,
give
feel
us,
free to drop them in
5
here.
seconds before timer.
Happy to answer.
No, I'm not gonna need more time.
Also, for those who don't know, we are
Starting
looking
timer?
at swapping over on Dune servers. It's just coming to my mind right now. So if you're looking to join us for Dune, we are swapping for the server that we were on. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it here. We'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
Yeah, I kind of have to. You know what? No, this is okay. I can keep kind of doing some damage to him, I guess. That kind of works. It's a little
Slayers,
bit wasted,
Siphons.
but I mean, it's such a quick ult to get
Get the
back
res after.
that we're almost back.
Get those reses right now. You're just
Hopefully,
overlapping. A bit too close.
I'm not gonna die here. All right, cool. We're good.
Someone res chicken fast.
Got him.
You probably died to reflective scales, so just make sure you take off all your dots. Yep, stay close to your bosses. Sudoku. Siphons, Slayers, whatever.
Oh dear God.
Get those reses.
Thank
fast
goodness.
before
Okay,
push.
it stayed in the same spot, so we're good.
If you have that kite on, you just take it out. I can't target one of you. Oh, there we go. Push, push, push.
Oh no.
Portals in a sec.
Come on, bar swap, work.
Portals are up. Going up in 3, 2,
Ah,
1. It's a wipe.
Um,
We have 5 DDs on one side. That is... or 3 DDs.
seems fine.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
Doesn't seem fine.
Dangerous got me on the way over. I missed a dodge.
Yeah, I was making my graphics at the max, and there was already a bottleneck between my CPU and graphics card. Okay, the new graphics card is a 2% bottleneck. Okay, cool. All right, well, it seems like problem solved then, I guess.
I think we had like 6 people in blue 1 that time.
You know, it's such a better deal to
Yep.
make your own PC, but it also comes with problems. So much so that, like, I understand why people don't do it.
We just
But
stuck
I
it
do
in
need
the-
to make that live stream and kind of talk about building a CPU. Maybe I'll get on the
Did we
on the
ever
books for
run
like the
Curse
next
to
like
Start with,
7
maybe?
days.
Because I think
I
someone
think it'd be a good
died.
topic.
That might have been what happened there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start a timer.
If anybody ever has problems
I'm
too, we have a
ADC.
channel in the Discord
Oh,
for
don't.
tech problems. So
oh,
we're
good,
always
good call,
glad to
good
help.
call.
Okay,
Give me a second.
We're gonna save the ult.
Okay.
Yeah. Build alt. This is just an alt
Oh,
equal.
all right.
It's
See if you can get a Destro.
Yeah, to change both CPU
yeah, I
and
wrote something in
GPU
chat,
from
and
when my
took,
friend
like,
put
a
it together.
full
Okay.
2.5 minutes to show up.
Yeah.
So I was like, huh.
Had you had it for a bit?
But
At least.
it was just a ping spike, so it's fine.
I've had problems
not
with like
using.
mine because I do like
How
custom
did I
loops,
just
water
survive that
cooling,
without the healer?
partially because 2019.
Oh, all right.
That's 6 years
I didn't.
You got
see
your money's
over
worth.
there. I thought you
for
were,
sure.
I thought that spot
For
was
sure.
ICing now. I was all expecting to die right there.
I've had instances where I didn't do a good job putting on thermal paste, and I've not my
Just let me
first
know when I
time,
come back.
like several times in,
I didn't
and I
DC,
shouldn't
I'm
get good
It
contact,
just ping
Oh, okay.
spiked,
and
like, really
and so I was
delayed.
thermal throttling, and
Nice.
just meaning it got too hot and
it-
stuff like
it
that, and I
shot
had to
up
take
and
everything
then
back off, and
Went back
it could be a
down.
hassle if you're not careful, and even if you are.
Oh,
Loose
you mean,
cable, I've had that before
Oh,
too,
shit,
where
dude.
it's like something's going on.
Presumably pretty
Turns
good.
out it was a loose cable, and it's like I know to double check that all the cables are attached appropriately,
Okay.
but the problem is that some of the pre-builds you have these same problems, and so it's like you don't necessarily like avoid those problems with a pre-built. So that's kind of a bummer. Okay. I am just trolling myself today.
Slayers, Siphons, Sudica. Or if you can, try to tuck that a bit in.
I block
It's not
that.
the end of the world,
Block
but
doesn't do
they
anything
won't
there.
do
I don't know why I'm doing it. I should just be parsing. Those day draws here, it's like rock growth but worse. The
Yep,
day
chicken.
draws here hit so hard. It's kind of ridiculous.
Get close to your bosses.
All right, we're
damage, try to
gonna
push.
drop it. Yeah, there we go. Drop the ult. Drop the incap.
Rip Suppos Curses. Siphon Slayer. Get those reses
No.
fast.
That's just a cross ceiling issue, I think. There.
Ult went out, so I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Knight, I'm resing you. Go look for it. Going up in 3, 2, 1. I called that a bit early, my bad. Should be delayed a bit.
Oh no.
Wonk's team, that's a wipe. What's killing you, Pyro?
Yeah, Supervisor Worse, who is also my
Oh, yeah.
friend, knows PCs, and he was the one who
What are
helped
you
me change my
running, Pyro?
CPU and graphics
Skills
card
wise?
to the 3060. Okay, awesome. You did have the 1070
like a
though, right? Am I
traditional
remembering
mark,
that?
or
I thought you had a
what?
1070
You're
and
running
you
right
upgraded
inside?
it,
What you got?
which was just over like the minimum recs of like a 1060, I think.
It's Adric or the Temple.
Or am I getting that confused?
the-
But it's cool
Okay.
that you got to upgrade. Guys, if you buy a little bit behind the tech, like you save
Second
so much
question, does
money.
anybody have
So
logs?
like
Because I forgot.
what Dexter's doing here, it's not the latest graphics card. If you've got the
Okay.
money and the disposable income, sure, get the newest hottest thing. But if you just go like one generation behind it, you'll save like a
That's
ton of money.
Dragon, I think.
You just gotta watch
Yeah.
where you're aiming your beam.
And then
probably.
you can use that money you
You
saved to then
can't,
like
like,
Well, I don't
upgrade
even get
in
to beam, I'm
sooner.
dying,
and you know,
like,
and so
before I
you'll
even beam. Like,
generally
I flare
speaking,
and
like
then
if you
die.
average it
Oh,
out,
you're
on
flailing
average
by
you'll
the
have a
dragon?
better setup
You can't-
than if you just
don't recast Solar Bro.
bought like the nicest thing and then waited a long
Oh, that
time
might be
to
it.
upgrade.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Always
don't
get the
recast Solar
generation
Barrage,
behind the
don't use
newest
Temple.
card, usually a TI or
Just
something.
beam.
Yeah.
And Radiant.
No, I can't
Warriors
even remember
together.
my whole graphics card. Okay, all right.
I think we have time for like one more. Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. It was for the last one, Cleveland. So good.
Okay, yep.
Hunter was prepared.
We have time for like one or two more, I think. Let's
We're gonna try ulting right off the pull
get
here.
ready. Starting timer. No.
Okay, I was talking to somebody else about a 1070 then. I'm sorry. Oh, almost ultied on the wrong bar. Or tried to ult on the wrong bar. Don't think I had enough for a Destro.
Siphons. Slayers. Nice. Swap sides. Someone use that outro if you can. Synergy's a bit weird. Nah, it's gone. Someone res. Kick
I don't know how I got cursed there.
Probably accidentally touched it while crossing over.
I must.
Get close to your boss. We're gonna do a second curse probably.
ICP was a Ryzen 5 2 something. I changed that to a Ryzen 7
Rip
5 7.
close.
Okay, cool.
Siphons, Slayers.
Yeah, it just depends what kind of games you play,
don't have
how
that.
good of a
That'd be bad.
CPU you need.
Nice.
Like if you're,
Swap sides,
I like
portals.
4X games,
Look
and if you're
around.
playing 4X
Go
games,
ahead.
you really want.
3, 2.
Dear God, where am I
One.
going? If you like 4X games, then you do need the like a better, generally speaking,
That's gonna be
better CPU.
Someone else left your synergy first.
We seem to be struggling here
We're
at
about
this
ready. We're ready.
phase.
Yeah, well, both people in
All right.
Walker's team died before getting up.
I'm focused on the thing. I don't look up over there. Sorry. I'm just up there trying not to die.
Okay. I think we have one more.
Oh no! Out of cheap
Not this
repair
one,
kits.
but
Oh.
one more.
Ulti.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of spots up there where you can hit that dragon for sure. Being
Yep.
an arc, you gotta watch it first. You gotta. I don't know. I'm almost like right up in its face, beaming down to the ground before I even do anything.
I can tell people have gotten their
Trying to
meta
have my
DPS
stuff
Arcanist
to
builds together,
be
considering
and it
every
shouldn't
dungeon
be.
I've done the last few days, everything gets deleted.
Well,
Yeah.
I was saying if I try beaming,
Damage in
before I
DPS
get
is
up
already
to
out of
it, I
control,
was
and now it's
getting
even
reflective scales
more
from the
out of
dragon just
control.
from like the
Oh, yeah.
side.
Uh,
So that was getting right up in its face and then beaming. I mean, I'm
one of the
feeling
Bills
it.
was telling me the other day, I think Bill Grod was telling me, mentioned
well, don't
that
worry about changing
his
that first
experience
one.
in recently in trials, Pug
It's
trials,
actually a bit more of an
has
annoyance
been
because
that
means that you
there's a
can
lot of
replace beam.
people that are maybe more
The
new
rest are
people
fine, but the first one's
that are
been
getting
going.
into trials, but they're just not doing any of the basic trial stuff.
Okay.
And that's
Let's
been his
do
biggest
one more,
issue.
and
Like,
then take a break.
okay, DPS has gone up. We can do these things now, but
Starting timer.
people don't really know what to do, you know?
And let's move. Slayers, siphons. Smoke sides.
Almost charged that guy.
Big damage, big damage. Push,
He's
push,
in a
push.
bad spot. That would have put me inside the AoE from the other group and would have debuffed my damage,
So
and I
two
would have
people holding
done
their ult. Make
like,
sure you use it unless
next-
you're double cursed.
next to no damage.
I was waiting for him to get out of the lined up so I didn't waste it.
It's a pretty big AoE, so you should be able to hit even if you
Alright.
don't. Get close to your boss. We're gonna try to push this. This is very close, maybe doable. Push, push, push.
Got it.
Okay, Sudica barrier. Sudica barrier.
You got it?
Look around for your portal. Going up in 3,
Oh, shit.
2, 1.
I don't have any.
Gonna die.
Yep. I might have gone to the wrong one. I'm not sure.
Hardest part is to get the.
I just follow more.
Let me see. I like all sorts of games. I used to stream horror games, but stopped streaming.
This aspect. is
I'm
not
liking the survival
happening,
games
I
a
do
lot.
not
and story-driven
have a
games are
phone.
amazing. I'm trying to play through God of
Used
War
it? Okay.
Ragnarok.
Next
Okay.
up is
Cool.
whatever one I'm on. That's already
Badger
used
says,
it,
"Yeah, I
so we'll up.
imagine that's been a big problem." Yeah.
If you're on a single, make sure not to use it beforehand, or if you do use it beforehand, call it out.
Yeah, it's cool that new people are trying trials. At least I hope that's what it is.
Okay.
It's the first time I've heard the developers
Uh,
actually encourage
we
people
did pretty good.
to do streams,
And,
or to do trials in a live
Captain
stream.
checking you guys still
or
don't
just
reflect the
period,
scales,
which is
so
cool.
Make sure that you're not reflecting the scales.
Yeah, kind
Have
of
to
knew
be
that was going to
all the way
happen.
up against the boss. Against the
Hey,
pad.
Silver,
Don't
what's going
hit
on?
the boss at
Hardest
all.
part is to get leaders who could explain clearly and are patient, like, and that wasn't the boss.
And,
Appreciate it.
yeah, I think we'll take a break there.
All right, we're pausing.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it is hard to find that kind of thing. I think just finding raid
Kef,
leads
don't recast your
in
quick
general
click.
too, and people that want to raid lead is also just a problem. But then like finding ones that
will
are
hit the Titan.
just, yeah. I get it. You know, there comes
Well,
a point where like you
yeah,
do
it's
get
usually
tired
will
of
hit the
like
Titan.
explain. Well, for most people, I don't mind, but for most people, like there is a point where they get tired of like explaining mechanics, and they get tired of doing like the really
Yeah, checking
beginner friendly
probably same thing.
groups, and I think that's okay if that
When you get up
happens.
there, press
But like
right-click and
realizing
delay. I
that
don't
it's
know what it is on
happening to
controller.
you and
But
then
on keyboard
also
and mouse, it's
like
right click and Y,
choosing
and that
not
will
to
stop your archer from
not
hitting
to
people.
do those kind of groups and just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna move up. But so many people, I don't know. I think Vatra, you were telling me just the other day, right? You don't need to name the guild, but you had a bad experience in a guild that I've also had bad experiences back like years ago, and so I like it wasn't, and I did even have the bad experience. It happened to other people that I was in a run with, and I was like, I'm not okay with this, and I was like about to say something because I don't. It was not okay, but the person was like standing up for themselves and was like, yeah, that's, and so I just like, okay, they're fine. I
Also,
don't
you
need to
should
I don't
probably
need to
use a
jump in
artist, Archer.
here and get
Uh,
involved. They're handling it.
Like not the class. The
That's why I'm trying to do
skeleton
everything as
arcanist
correctly as I can
skill.
before attempting vet trials.
There's a
Well,
mage. I forget
like
what it's called, the martial one.
there's two kinds. There's more than two kinds, but
One of
there's
the
several
two.
different groups of people. There's the people that will, like think that they're just, oh yeah, I'll just go do whatever and like be completely
Probably
oblivious,
replace
and that's
with
usually a
Cloak with
problem.
Camel Hunter, because you don't have a
There
source
are
of,
the people that are then like, I don't
that
want to
buff.
be the person holding the group back. I'm one of those people, and I think a lot of times we'll tend to do more stuff in preparation to do the basic thing than we actually need to. And then, of course,
See,
obviously, there's everybody in between and what have you. So, yeah, I feel you on that, Vatra. I feel like you might be someone who does the same thing I do and kind of errs on that side. Hey, Desi, it's so good to see you. I heard there were roughly 300 players in this year's One More Clash. That's trial
I'm gonna
people.
pass the
I
crown
thought
to
that was a pretty
someone.
strong number.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you know what? I
random.
haven't kept up on
Whoever
the
gets it,
numbers on that,
call it
Desi,
out.
because like the competition aspect is kind of like
It's me.
doesn't really go with the vibe of what we
Okay.
do and what
This
I do. Like
man
I think it's cool that people are participating. I myself, while not specifically interested, like I haven't joined it ever. Like I'm open to the idea. Like I would join that or whatever. But it's like very much not what that wasn't the boss does. So like I tell people about it or whatever, but it's not my thing. But that's cool to know. And Nani says I don't mind at all. Yeah, exactly. We need people more Nanis in the world. I miss the streaming, but don't have the confidence anymore. Mental health. Okay, waiting to try to record videos, but I get a mental block. That's tough, Deck. I don't know that I have any advice or anything on that. I totally feel that sometimes. For me too, it's like almost entirely an internal thing. It's not even because like people make mean comments, and I'm laughing because that's exactly how I feel about it. I just kind of laugh it off. But I do think there's like this internal thing where I make every video I make, I'm not happy with it. I rewatched my last video and I was like not happy with it, and then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, that's actually okay. That was actually a good video, and I was like surprised. Vetcher says, actually, yesterday in that guild, someone was being elitist about DPS in a vet dungeon, and the entire group chat made fun of them for hours until the elitist was
Colonel, what's
kicked.
your
Well, that's good.
It's just like on Discord.
Guys, I'm gonna kick you to an ad real quick since
I'm
we had to swap
okay.
somebody out at the hour mark,
I'm
and
watching
so
the
they're
guild-
swapping.
the guild
I'm gonna kick you guys to an ad. I'm gonna bio real quick, and I'll be right back.
Oh no, I was getting the filter
Enjoy the
up
rabbits
here,
while I'm gone.
But
Oh,
I just-
right. Yeah, sorry.
I think I forgot
It's-
about the X.
Yeah, it's the well, Kuroibara was already taken, so I had to do something, and using a different name would not have done. Mm.
Okay, while I am getting stuff set up, chicken, if you could swap out your exhausting for pragmatic and slot on camo instead of quick cloak.
I'm gonna assume you're in a group with a bunch of offline people.
Am I? I'm in a group with myself.
It said you were in a group.
Yeah, no, I was in a group with my alt.
Oh, with not Bastion.
Yeah, Vasher, on that note, too, with the guild you had a good experience with, the guild you had a bad experience with,
Yeah.
like, it's one of those
that's
things that,
really
like,
good,
I
but-
understand that a guild, like, you
Maybe.
can't be, a guild leader shouldn't be held responsible for everything that happens.
Have it kind of easy healing during
They can be held responsible for how they respond to things and the
Yeah, you
general
don't
vibe
have
they go for and what have you, and stuff like that. So
Well,
I
okay,
have
there's
heard that
also a
guild has
stupid
gotten
strat.
better. And I know some of the
And I
people
say
that run
stupid
over there,
because it is very stupid. It's,
that they just run over there because that's where the
what's it
people
called?
are at. It's always my fault. Hey, what's up,
it would
Terrell?
be
It's good
the
to see you.
healers chug a resistance pot right before curses happen.
Oh yeah. I
The
do
tanks
Interesting.
don't refresh.
So
Because wasn't that the whole point?
but
them
you know
going off of
what
resistance
that's one of
was
the things
so
I
they
try to
couldn't
do, and that
have
was in the
healers
boss
take
is
off for
like
just a second
I
and
try
then
to really
curse.
be.
Yeah, that's what
Pretty
I
much.
read.
If there's a
Stupid, we will
problem,
not be doing it,
I'm
but
told like
it's
my
funny.
like I
Thank you.
can like
I don't
the
want
night
to do
hero
it.
kick or whatever. I forgot what Nani called it the other day, but it is a thing,
Okay,
and I
9%.
just try
That's
to
okay.
like
Everyone
when there's problems, I just
Oh my
address
God,
them,
get
and
the
I
fuck
think
out.
that can be exhausting to some
I
people,
have
and
had
and
it long
it's a lot more
since.
work and what have you. So
Alright,
I
Carol,
understand why
what's that
people it's
thing?
just
You're
easier
in
not
War
to deal with the
Machine.
Soul Dude,
problems.
Soul
And I'm
Cleaver,
just the
and
problem
Master
though is what
Architect.
happens is when that behavior
Yeah,
appears
okay.
acceptable, then it just grows and grows, and
Let's
so that's why
see.
I try to
What is
when people
this?
act out in
Yeah, this
public,
works.
I don't
Sure.
try to cause drama, but I do try to address it in public so that everybody knows
Okay.
that the behavior that has happened isn't acceptable. Is there a potion
this
with
trial
major
unlocked on
resolve
this
on it
character.
you could make? Keaton, there are resolve
Like
potions.
on the map.
Google it and then look for
Give me a sec.
was it EUSP? EUSP, I believe, and they'll have resolve. You need both physical and spell on the same line,
think
and then
more
the
spells
last
is
thing I
red
think will be
3?
health. And you can
Yeah,
find
you-
it'll
you'll
be at
be
the
red
bottom of
3.
that page
Also need that
where
on
there's
real
like
quick.
3 attributes. But yeah, it's not major resolve; it's a unique buff, and it's something that I've used on some of my solo builds and I've recommended actually because it does work so well. Thatcher says, I feel a little
Okay,
behind
if
on all
you,
my characters
click on
since
the
I have to
messages
swap
I'm
roles
replying to,
for so
you'll
many of
see
them while
2 sets of
leveling.
elements. Just
Yeah.
copy paste the first
Like
one.
my Arcanist healer is
copy
being
paste the
made
second
into
one.
a support DPS just because I
Yeah,
don't
just
feel like
so they
making
can
another
put it
Arcanist
in one
DPS.
box.
No, that's fair. I mean, that's what I do. My healers and DPS are typically the same character, except for some of them grandfathered
okay.
in that I leveled up for
Where we're
fun.
gonna play?
Because
Probably
I don't
not.
feel like making another Arcanist DPS, my Warden tank into a Warden healer, all while leveling all my already made Arcanist DPS for a beam build. 100% Vatra. I understand. That's why I don't think
Let's
race
go
is that
find
big of a
stuff
deal.
that it
And
actually works in.
with the new changes
That's
to
nice.
tanking classes, like Miles, for example, or Lenny Linguini, he goes by both. He is of the mind that he's like, it's
If
almost
you
worth it
imported
just make like a
correct in
dark
middle of the
elf
room, it should
so
say
you can do
Turks
everything
Arena,
on one character,
depending
and
on what's
you don't
on
need
your
the
end.
resistances, and the buffs from Nords matter less because tanking is so much easier than it used to be with the changes. Not that it's easy, but it's easier, and he's somebody who already has a lot of experience. Dexter says, "Oh, for me, I'm my own worst critic. I hate hearing my own voice. Oh, don't we all? I feel like I do a bad job, even when I streamed. I have real bad depression. A lot of it in my past childhood. I'm getting help with it. That's good. That's good to hear. I can relate to all of that. Yeah, 100%. I didn't grow up in the nicest place, and I had a lot of depression and stuff like that. And yeah, being kind to yourself and
Okay.
kind of
Alright.
accepting that you have strengths and that there are good things you
I
can do
forgot
is
to check
it's a hard
chat,
road. It's a
but,
hard road.
were
And
you
it
really
it can be
trying to
hard too
reflect
because
them
like
upstairs?
it can be hard to hear it from other people. Like you just people say nice things and compliment you, and it just doesn't even register.
Most of the
So
time,
I
it's
totally
just a
feel that,
caustic from being
Dexter.
timed out.
I don't
Feel
have a
the
solution for you,
same
but
just
I
about every time.
100% empathize. I feel you. Vetcher says
Yeah.
I've done raid lead type
Though, were you
roles in
getting
other
any
games,
reflectors? Because
much
if you
easier,
did,
but still.
the
So I don't
stuff
fully understand the absolute elitist stuff because if you're
maybe a little
teaching.
bit,
You
the
should be
last
ready to
time for
carry
my
while
blade
teaching, so
float,
I don't fully
but
understand that
it's
the requirements.
from the corrosive
But
was
yeah,
bigger than the
100%
reflective
Vatra.
on my
I didn't
tooltip.
know that, man. You should come raid lead.
Okay.
Come
I
raid lead,
ended
man.
up dying.
When are you ready?
It was
um,
at 8 or 9 stacks.
yeah, the
Move your luminous to front bar.
what a lot of groups to kind of
It's
address
supposed to
the
just be
thing of
for
like having
passive
really high
as well,
recs.
down one bar.
A lot of people just don't
So
want to deal with
it has
teaching,
no
and they
benefit
don't
on
want to
back.
deal with having problems. And if you have more DPS,
and
then
throw on
everything will be easier. And so they set the requirements really high so that the group's clear. Because the other problem is, and I've been accused of, it's been true, but even Nani has said it about me, is that like I've had bait groups because I'll have the recs too low, and it's too much of a struggle to get through for that group, and that absolutely happens. Terrell says, it's been so long I barely recognize you. I know, well, I need to shave. It's getting kind of itchy. I've let it grow out. But it has been a bit. I'm sorry. I'm back now. I'm back.
Okay.
Keaton says, is there a... oh, wait,
So-
sorry. We already answered that one. Yeah, here, let me pull it up, man. I'll just pull it up. 1 second.
Is curses. When curses happen, it happens on everybody. So you want to get your curse and then go stack on the number that you're supposed to be on. And then after that curse explodes, then you cross over to the other side and hit that boss. Make sure you don't touch any AoEs as you cross over. You cannot roll dodge through them.
Sorry about the
Well,
audio,
you
guys.
can, you'll still get a debuff.
The game just does this now. Whenever I tab out.
When portals happen, there will be these platforms all around us that light up with the braziers below them. You'll either be red or blue braziers. You want to look for the one that is either... Which one are you? I think you're single. So you're going to want to look for the portal that is either one brazier of
It's not
blue
popping
or
up for
one
me right
brazier
now,
of red.
and it's kind of a problem.
To find out which one it is exactly,
Let me see.
Either follow the people that's with your team, or
I'm seeing spell
use
resistance,
the
but it should
add-on,
be
whether that's
both.
OC Helper. There's a setting in there.
I
for
have it on one of my,
portal
you know what?
helper.
I have it on one of my builds on the website on solo builds,
Just make sure
and I'm
that's
trying to think of which
enabled,
one I
it's
put
set
it
to
on. I have put the
static, and
recipe on it.
shower. You don't need to set a color.
Are you
Spell
looking
resistance. Let me
for
look at
the,
physical
echoing vigor
resistance
for
here.
Just, like, the extra
I
heals
found
for
it.
curses and stuff.
It also helps upstairs in portals, because it's a lot of healing that the tanks would have to do normally.
Yeah, here we are. It's bug loss. You got this? You ready for this? Bug loss, mudcraft, chitin, and mountain flower.
Okay.
That'll give you spell
You're still going
resistance.
to the same portal, right? More
Like,
even
you
though
Physical
you're
get
going out.
resistance
healing
and-
from
and health.
reviving blows.
And I think that's the only way to make it. Pretty sure that's the
Yeah,
only
I'll
way to
also
make
be
it.
able to see
There are
that.
other versions, but here's the link. I'll just post it in chat too, so you have it.
It's not so much the healing that you want on yourself, it's the healing on others as well.
There you go, man.
Because it's also for beam.
Yeah, that's what happens. I'm used to being put down from pass, so when
Okay.
when
So
it is
next
good, I
thing
have
that
I have a
we're
hard
gonna do
time
is
with
over
it.
on
My
this,
brain tries
first
to pick it
portal, we're gonna
apart, and
pull
it's okay to
to this
appreciate you.
marker that's closest to us.
Yay! I'm glad to listen. I totally get it.
We're gonna privilege
Life
our
is
dots here,
difficult, even in the best of
and then the boss is gonna
circumstances.
come
And if
here,
it's not for you, you're one of the
and
very
after
few
boss
lucky
comes, we're all
people.
gonna
So
move to the side,
count
and
your
that's the
blessings, I
stop us from hitting the
suppose.
Titans.
But yeah,
Titans
I
will
totally
have damage
understand.
back at us, so we don't wanna hit them. Don't drop your wall.
I'm not sure my
understand where
life
you're
can
going.
accommodate the
If
raid
you do
lead
get
set
reflective
schedule.
skills,
Hey,
just roll dodge
all
until you
good, all
don't.
good. But maybe. Okay, all right. Well, if you ever want to, or even throw stuff up periodically or whatever, let us
Yeah,
know.
do
We
you see
could
this timer?
hang
Or
out with
don't-
you and
don't
let you
pull, you
raid
see
lead
this?
with like Nani or I there, so we can answer questions you
I don't
can't
have a
and
keybound.
let you get comfortable with it if you ever
one
want
sec,
to.
that's
Only
it.
if you want to. ESO is my first MMO, so I want to be sure I'm good before I can teach anything. Yeah. Dude, I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I started raid leading, but totally, I get it. I get it. I had raid led before, so I had that skill, so I wasn't learning both raid leading and specifically what I needed to do. So I feel you.
Does anybody have it? Keybound can just press it real quick while I'm looking for.
There's
the
a
settings.
middle ground because it's really hard to learn if
deleted
everyone is learning. It seems ideal to have 3 to 4
okay.
learners in group.
Well, then,
Yeah, it's definitely easier. I would
give
say
us-
that I
I'll just
really, Capian though,
start.
I really
Okay,
do
here.
enjoy when the
Here's the
entire
timer.
group is
Let me know
learning
if you see
because then
that.
we're
This
all
is
on the
not a
same
poll.
page
I'm
together.
still looking for the settings.
You know, because then like it's just really
no,
fun,
press
and
here.
then nobody's getting carried,
I
and
also can't see
everybody gets
chat,
that new player
so-
experience. And I think
Yeah,
I don't
so
think
true.
you always need to do that, but I think it's
Okay.
really good for everybody to have that experience because if you
And
don't,
we are
you
all
kind of
good,
skip it and you
I
get
think.
carried a lot. And then maybe you don't learn.
So
That
when you
happens
go up to
sometimes.
portal,
Some people think they're
you're gonna be going
good
to the one that
because
the
they're
app tells
always
you,
in groups
or
where they're one of the 3 or
whichever
4
one your character's going to,
inexperienced
whatever.
players. So I do think there's some value to
Uh,
like having that experience though
And
on multiple
up there,
levels.
your job is to kill.
And
the
I'm sure you would
tower,
agree
and
too. I
also
don't think this
because
is
it
like
has the
anything
blue light on
controversial
it.
or whatever. But
After
I
you
but I
kill the app
also
that has the
agree
blue
that
light
like
on it, you do not
ideally if
pick
you have
up the
3 to 4
synergy
people,
until I
you
call
can
out
move through the content.
your
People
team
can
pick up the
learn. They can
synergy.
make mistakes, and it doesn't matter. And it
I'll be
honestly
calling
is a
it
lot
my
more
team,
fun.
probably.
But when
Oh, wait, I'm on the same
everybody's
team. I
new,
can grab it.
it can
Right.
also be
Yeah.
fun. And you're like,
Okay.
okay, we're going,
We're good.
and they want to learn. They have to want to learn because then they're
Where's
listening, they're
Photos?
paying attention, and what have you. Hey, no problem, Geeden. Glad to help. Glad to help.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
last questions before we go?
Nani says, I still have no idea what I'm doing. Just in life, I feel that way.
Starting time.
Yeah. Oh, that's Mel. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. Oh, that's me. Okay. I was like, oh, wait, what?
What side are you on?
Oh, that's
Red or
me.
blue?
I'm always getting carried.
I'm
That's not
healing
true at
into
all. That's
red.
not
I
true at
stand
all.
on blue.
Okay.
But
Take off
Desi
dots,
being a
roll
little
damage.
self-deprecating
side.
here.
So you're healing into red. Okay, I'm healing into blue then.
Yep.
Curses, stay close to your boss. Siphons, Slayer.
I thought you were joking, and I was like, okay, call it out, Mel. Sure.
If you have a kite on you, just walk in like an arc around the bosses. Get that rose.
And yeah, okay, you did.
Oh, we have the wrong curse. Someone will see the wrong curse on their timer. Whoever blue 3 was, you will see the wrong number.
Yeah, I have
Get close to
correctors.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Stop it.
You didn't see it.
Okay, I did. I mean, I didn't, but stop
Slayer
it.
siphons.
No.
Rip.
That's a wipe. I basically streaked into the other boss.
Oh God, no, Mel's a rock star. Yeah,
figured I had
yeah,
this one.
yeah. You both are great. You both are great.
Just gonna throw it out
I had a ton of fun progging a DLC dungeon for 2 hours with randos. Oh God, did you really? Because that sounds terrible.
My order is set up to show colos and horns. It's set up to show horns,
Oh,
just not
thank you,
colos.
Lyriel.
So, yeah.
I was looking at my tea being
use
delivered.
colo when you
Oh, my lovely wife. Thank you, lovely wife, for the tea.
Hey, I also didn't have food.
Hey, what's up, Prog? Howdy, we started VSC hard mode
Starting
Prog,
timer
and we are
now.
using Luna's comp sheet. Thank you, thank y'all for that one. Hey, glad to help. Glad to help. I'm.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're good. Oh,
Oh, you
ready
had
or
like
not.
5 seconds to not press that.
Seems fine. Should I get reses?
Stampede was beautiful.
All right, guys, curses are out. Do some good healing here.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, let me know when you're good.
On a positive in a way, I had problems with the graphics card being delivered. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but it's coming tomorrow. Amazon messed up, and they offered a full refund. Whoa. Cool. Nice. I wonder why Zoss never puts in the game that help with overland
Starting timer.
resource gathering. Like, I wonder why Zoss never puts sets in the game that help with overland resource gathering, like multipliers. Oh. I try not to ask myself. I think life is happier when you don't ask yourself why Zoss does the things they
I have to
do.
heal tanks. I forgot about that. Oh, whoops. See if we can out heal this. There's a chance. Okay, nice. Get those reses fast. If you have kite on you, take that out.
I don't understand why I'm not getting it. I'm way the fuck out here.
It's probably based on timing. The first one is pretty hard to grab.
Like it
Because
chooses the
I think
first
it,
one
like,
way before it actually starts.
Yeah. Get close to boss. Get close to your boss.
Some different sets like that, though, for like
Versus
just
who?
on that note, like some like
Versus
truly different
Siphons,
sets instead of just putting out
Slayers.
like some of the basically the same sets that are just like worse or better versions of other sets that are already in the game.
Swap sides. Make
Really
sure you
would
step
be
out of
cool,
those
though.
curses as soon as you get.
Like that would be that would be like something new, original. I
Push
imagine.
boss.
I don't. It feels like they have like one person at ZOS that knows how to code sometimes. Like I'm not trying to throw shade. That's just literally what it feels like. I'm really not.
Yeah, it's a wipe. Just below.
Dude, I just got up, and that guy just landed on me with a vengeance.
That was
Got
the
crushed.
teabag to end all teabags. Yeah.
They're just focusing to carry.
Not bad though. Just
Uh.
more damage and we good.
Got a kiss, score kiff. Mwah.
Hey, I'm not dying every 3 seconds like I was before the first boss.
And then yeah, make sure you're swapping sides, Ray. I forget if I mentioned that, but
Knight, I
you
need
do
help.
less
Could you
damage
come
to the
heal
boss
for
that
me
just
when
got
you
a
are
curse
done
on.
here? I bet I
So
could
that's
do
why you
that,
swap
Nani.
sides.
Bet I could do that.
If you touch
Yeah,
the circle that's from their other curses,
Let me ask the boss.
then you'll be double debuffed and do 95% less damage to
Nani would like to
everything.
know if I can come
So-
heal
Don't.
after this.
You also take double damage.
I'm being told we're good, Nani. VDSR
I think-
training
I think
run.
you're on
Oh,
the wrong
hell
side.
yeah.
Right side. I think
That's
you're
going
on
to
the
be
right
fun.
side.
Dexter,
I
the
just
thing
wanted
I
to
would
bring
tell you
attention
too,
so
just
you
like
could've been
by
on the
way of
wrong side.
encouragement, and I'm sure you probably know this, but just to hear it from
Okay.
somebody else might help.
Starting
Things
timer.
do get better. You can make a life for yourself that is like I continually look back on my life and didn't start out in the best way, but there have been multiple times when I have thought to myself like life now is better than I could have ever imagined it X number of years
Slayers,
ago.
Siphon.
You know, and usually X is like a handful. So, and I guess that goes
that
for
time I
anybody
think you're on the
who's
wrong
not
side.
having a
You start
great
off on
time.
red.
Things can get better. It's hard.
Just stay on
Takes
the side
work,
for now.
but
it won't be too much of an issue.
can't happen.
When they start curses, do they cleanse the old ones? Like if you're double cursed and they curse again, do you
When
stay
it
double cursed?
explodes, it
Oh.
cleanses the old, but only sometimes. I think it depends on. How
Guys,
you got
that's
the
not how you
curse.
cast your ultimate. I cast my ultimate and
close
then
to
re-up
boss.
my dots. When you cast incap, you should just be doing your beam. I'm trolling the group with my weak
Curses,
DPS.
siphons, slayers.
Oops.
Ooh, what happened there?
Unlocked on wrist trap.
That would be an issue. Oh, this is a wipe.
Well, I'm gonna need ulti.
I love it when a raid lead asks me, and I'm just like, yeah, I made a mistake. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Do better.
What did you do?
My ulti.
Well, I didn't do the thing I know how to do. Thank you
It
for.
was, lag, actually. It was lag.
Here you go.
What did you do? Well, I can tell you what I didn't do.
Yeah, right. I
Not
didn't
bad,
cast
though.
combat prayer.
Yeah, so Ray, starting off, you'll be on red side. You'll be on red 3, so that's over on the right. And then
That lead
you'll be
floor
up to the
parts.
left. Though also right and left depend on which way you're facing, so red and blue.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Nani, I'm in there.
Okay.
I can be in there.
Starting
Vatcher
time.
says I mainly am
you are on the same
thinking
side as
because isn't this Trowel's gear? not
You're
very
on the same side
good.
as me.
Could
So
put gear
I
in
will be
trial
on the
that,
same side as you.
don't always
So
have to
just,
interact with damage, tanking, and
look for
healing.
me.
Vatra, the problem is Zos's philosophy on trials is that they don't
Okay.
want to have people to have to
Starting
run
time.
them to do anything in
Also,
the
I
game.
think Jess is on the same side.
So they don't even like putting, I think, meta setups in the game. And I'm not making that up. That's what they have said. They don't include like the main storylines for the main like the storylines for the various trials. The reason that
Siphons, Slayers.
like the reason that they're it's never part of the main storyline is because they don't want people to have to run trials.
I didn't heal, so that's completely on me.
That's
I
just
also didn't
they've
have
said
Siphon.
that people
Oof,
are scared of
okay.
trials. A lot of
Double.
people that play ESO,
I
and
just
a big issue
wasn't
that they had
healing.
with ESO
I
in
was
general, and
focused on
especially in the
everything
early days, is that you had a bunch of people that were playing Skyrim, were
I
playing
cast
Oblivion,
Combat
they were
Prayer
playing
twice.
all the other Elder Scrolls games, and all they really wanted was Elder Scrolls 6. And instead, but the thing is that the single player games don't make as much money as multiplayer games. So they made a
Are we trying to
multiplayer
recover
game.
This is a
this,
light-
or-
And
this is
and then
Okay.
you know, because then they can charge a subscription and et cetera, and then
Build your ult.
by doing that too,
That's pretty much
and
what
it's
I'm
so
doing
funny
here.
because like I know somebody,
Oh, no, it's okay,
I'm
fine.
acquainted with somebody who works
Yeah, it should be
for
fine.
one of
Yeah,
these
you're
larger
right.
companies,
I think I've got
and
all of
I mean several people really, but one of
So I
them
don't
is
know
like,
if
oh
it-
yeah, the
I don't know if it
servers they
helps
got to
at all,
charge
but
because
I'm
the
on
servers,
position 4 on
and then
the
there
red
are other
side,
games that
and I
have
literally just,
don't
like,
charge a
run around
subscription.
to the outside to run over to
And
the
they
blue
have-
side, and I get
they
that
have to pay
kite
for
thing
servers.
absolutely every single
And
time
it's just
on
like
the way
corporate
over to the
greed
blue
is what it
side,
comes
so
down to,
I
you
don't
know.
know
And it's
if
weird
has
that the
anything to do
person
with
that works the
anything, if my
company,
positioning is doing
you know,
it.
they
I
can
don't know.
end up drinking the
Somebody punches
Kool-Aid
further
themselves.
away. Is that what it
And
is?
it's like, yeah, maybe there's some
Yeah.
reasons, you know,
I
but
believe it
like,
chooses almost
yeah.
immediately
So,
after
anyways,
purchasing.
that's their philosophy.
So
That's
it's
why
pretty
they
hard to get
don't
that first
do
kite
that. They don't want
unless
people to have to run
you're
dungeons
already
because a
far
lot of those
through,
people
which
don't
is
want to have to
frustrating.
play with.
Yeah,
They're upset that
I
there are
will
other
out.
people in their solo game.
Yeah,
And
as
so
soon as
it's just
the
kind of a weird
nurse is
situation.
done, like as soon as the heal check is over,
Silverwood says,
will
I am
out to the
enjoying
middle and run
subclassing,
out
and
to
I would
where,
really like
I'm
to
in
see
danger
more
of kill
diversity in
swipes,
trials in
so,
terms of
like,
builds.
I know I'm fucking far away. like-
Yeah, Silver, that was part of my goal. And actually need to let
Let me go back to the
I
entrance
need
and
to let everybody in
let me
the
just know if
guild
you can
know
see
what
me.
we're moving
You
to
should
with
be
our
able to.
standard builds. It was from my last
Um,
video. I think I just forgot to do that.
so,
I'm remembering
like,
that right
let's say
now as
that
I'm
you're over
talking to you
here, right?
guys.
First happens,
But
you're being healed out.
yeah, there actually is a lot of like you
if
can
all
have a
of
lot of
red is
variety if you're not just in the sweatiest
basically
stuff.
good enough, like 80%, I
But
would say, at least.
it's just hard because the beam
And
is
you're
so
good
much
enough.
better than everything else.
Then you can just
But
turn
yeah,
right to middle
I'm
right
with
away.
you.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm
fully
with
heal
you.
them.
Well, and what I
Uh,
do when we're
I think
running
she might be
over,
listening to an
I
audiobook, but I'll
usually
pass it
drop
on to
pots
her.
on the group, and then I leave
She's
some
been
pots, like a
she's
trail of
been
pots for Daedric
listening
on
to
the
the Wheel
way
of Time
over,
series,
and
I think.
run ahead and drop my ritual
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Or maybe
red
she's
before
listening.
we
She
get
might be.
there. So they're already running into my heals because I'm running ahead. So that should help keep red.
Yeah, the power of the beam
okay
rules all.
while-
Yeah.
if I'm not,
And
like,
you know what?
perfectly in
It's
position.
I think it's good. I think it's fine. Oh no, I wasn't listening.
Tutorial.
Oh no, it's all good, Lyriel. We were
Okay.
everybody was just saying thank you for I was like I had to check with the
It's
boss.
even more toxic.
Yeah,
when
that's
you,
all. About filling for Donnie here in a minute. Yeah.
that-
Yeah, because there could be
Okay.
more build diversity too than there ever is, but a lot of people
starting time.
also just really want to do whatever's meta too. And then they'll have raid leads too that will insist upon like meta in situations where you're like, dude, I don't think this is that serious. I hit my ult there, it didn't go off. That's kind of frustrating. Yeah, there's raid leads that will kind of insist upon, you know, it's got to be this, and even though it's like I don't really don't think it's that
versus
serious, but
second
okay.
Slayers. Swap side.
I still didn't do it.
It's fine. Whoever has it, just slowly kite around in a semi-arc. Yeah, check and make sure you're using that.
Ah,
Try to hit both with the. It is fine.
the bar swap not going off.
Oh, I'm good.
Ooh.
I got
I
got
got
too
real fast.
too close
I
to
went
the fail.
fast.
Go, go.
She's out.
Going,
she's
I'm
out
going,
5
I'm going.
seconds.
I'm sorry.
Curse is very soon.
I'm up.
Sucks.
Get
'cause I
close to boss. This is still probably a wipe. unless
drop
we can
my
rest
ult.
real fast. Siphons? Maybe doable? Yeah, Crow doesn't have curse. This is doable. It's scuffed, but it's
Oh,
doable.
fuck.
Get that rest
Okay.
fast. We're swapping sides again.
So where do I go if I don't have, like, what portal do I go to if I didn't get curse?
Just the same though. It's the same one that you normally blue one, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Move. Just don't die.
No, I did
Right.
die. You shouldn't have told me not
That was
to.
scuffed.
Ah.
Not bad though. If a healer dies, someone else
I did
will
catch you were
attack
talking
the
about me though.
They'll be out in the middle usually.
Hey,
So we're back to the tail
Dexter, I really
I
appreciate
got
hearing
too
that.
close to the
It's been
camera.
rough the last couple of
Yep.
months and still going through it, but I'm trying to.
It's
but
got
I'm
a
trying.
visual for the AoE. I was just like.
That's all you can
seeing,
do. That's all you can do, Dex.
barely
Hey, I'm
getting
glad.
it.
I'm anything I can do to help.
Yep.
I know what it's like. I know what it's like. It's not true anymore, but for the longest time, I had
Just
been depressed
bigger
for more of
damage,
my
bigger
life than
turns,
not.
we win.
So I totally get
Less
it,
dying.
and with cause,
More damage if you were dead.
not just like
Why didn't we think
you
of
know,
that?
wasn't just
Oh
an
my
intrinsic
God.
thing.
Then we don't
Although
have as
I'm
much
sure
time to die.
someone would have
which is
probably
good.
thought
You
that,
know,
even a
If
professional.
we do this really fast and no one dies, and we do the last boss and the first boss the same way, we get the trifecta.
Yeah, starting timer. Well, the trifecta for this is 45 minutes, so we're chilling.
Honestly, that'd be.
Okay, let's go. Long stop dying.
It's your job.
Oh, I'm casting the wrong skill. Siphons, Slayers. I was healing myself, not you.
But you were doing that the whole time.
Push, push, push. Big damage, big damage.
In the grim dark of the far-flung future, there is only beam.
Get close to
Uh-oh.
us. Ooh. That is probably a wipe, unless we can deal with it. That's definitely a wipe. But good damage,
I
though.
will not.
I think
use
without
my
that death, we would have pushed Portal.
Hey, I'm not cursed. This is great.
Look at Chicken up there, man. Chicken's
Very
parsing.
good burn, though. Very good. Do that again.
No think,
This
only
time we
beam.
have to-
I think you got the right idea there, Rock.
Was that just unblocked?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to place the
That
because
was
this is where people don't have to run over them to get to the sides.
Understandable.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep, starting timer.
You know, I was talking. Oh gosh, I just dropped my. I just dropped a ground dot. That's okay. I'll just recast it somewhere else. I was talking to someone about that the other day. I think at Lyriel actually, and actually I know it was
Siphon
Lyriel.
Slayers.
I don't know why I was going to disclose that, but I've talked with people about this before
Swap
that
sides,
um,
dodge.
if
you have that kite,
the
just
idea of
walk
like
slowly
therapy.
around
You go to the gym to stay in shape. Everybody should do or do some sort of exercise, right? It's just the proper thing to stay healthy. And I think that
Someone has Kickman,
not
fast.
that you need to always do it or whatever, but I think that the problem is it's too expensive, right? But like therapy, being able to talk to a professional sometimes, it's just it
Get
just
close to boss.
it should be like going to the gym, and there's still like stigma and stuff about it, but it should just be like
Get on the
doing
second set.
anything else, eating healthy, like it should just be part of a balanced life.
Versus
Because
There's
it's
siphons,
I just think that
slayers.
there's really nobody that wouldn't benefit from it, on some level
watch out
and
for
in
curses as
and
you go
in
across.
and in some situations. So or in many situations. Even if you're totally healthy, even if you've never had any problems or whatever, like
Portal
it,
soon, try
I
to
just
push
think it's just
before
like
Tideland.
going to the gym. I just think
Before
it's something
Titanfall.
that can be helpful. I can't
Tideland.
seem to.
Watch out, just
oh,
don't die. We're being pushed. Look around for your portal.
ah,
In 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm dead.
why am I slowed?
Yeah, rip. Not bad. No, radio. Just be killing the flame archer that has the beam of light there.
Rip.
That's your first priority.
Rip.
Not bad. I think without the second Titanland, we would have been fine.
My therapy is
We had a
on the
few reflective
dunes,
skills
riding
from
on the
people.
top of an ornithopter into battle. Oh my god, Vatra, dude, I should show that after this. We got into some PvP in Dune Awakening last night, guys, and we got wrecked by a much more prepared team with probably a lot more experience. But we weren't unprepared for our
Okay.
current ability, and
Starting
man, we got wrecked, guys. It was pretty funny. Where's our
Persons,
mob?
Siphons, Slayers.
Oh.
That was a bit of a weird one. but it
Yeah.
might be fine. See if we can res that. Everybody still did get the correct curse, so it's not the end of the world.
I don't think we're going to be able to recover this.
I think that was just a delayed heavy on crossing over, which is nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Push, push, push as much as possible. Get close to boss. Oh. Well, Scythe? No.
Oh, well, I did.
Well, everybody's somehow alive, so get reses and push.
Oh,
Never
JK,
mind. Okay.
JK.
Datrix up. He didn't even take it. Datrix, why?
No, I just didn't heal him out of Deepak.
No, I know. I meant why did he take the res? Wasn't a bait res at all. What are you talking about, Pyro?
Okay, not bad though. This one, nah, we should be good. Okay.
It's not major resolve,
Down.
Keaton. Just to be very clear, but that is the correct potion. Yes. The thing is, major resolved is a named buff, and you can't stack named buffs with others. But that is the correct potion. I know that sounds like I'm being pedantic. I'm not trying to be, but I just want to make sure that that's really clear. That that's the deal. You don't
Siphons,
because you can't
Slayers.
stack multiple sources of major resolve.
Oh, I don't think
Right? Like if you have
Siphon
multiple
will.
sources of major resolve, it's
See,
like
it's
not
fine.
going to do anything. But you
Yeah,
can
it's fine.
stack
It
that
didn't,
with major
but we're fine.
resolve, and so I just want that to be clear, so you know.
I'm having a lot
But
of
yes,
that, like,
but
when
you are
we're
absolutely
getting
correct.
ready
That
to
is the
do
right
curses,
potion.
Like, none
Yep.
of my stuff happens when
And
I
hopefully that
like,
link
skills
went through.
like
I did
don't
link
work,
it. I
pots
know
don't
you
go
guys can't
down,
usually link
like, I have
things
to
in
press them
chat,
multiple
but I
times.
think usually it lets me.
Yeah.
So hopefully you could just click that link if you didn't see it earlier. But yeah, that's it. And it does. I bet that's probably the same amount. Actually, it might not quite
call
be the
that
exact same
literally what
amount.
should
I
be
don't
done.
even recall. It might just be really close to it.
Try to push. We'll probably have to do a second.
I should probably keep up some of these back
Siphons,
bar dots, but you know.
Slayers. Don't die. Look around for your portal. Going up in 3, 2, 1.
Shoot.
Daedric's team when you get it. Or is it Plunk's team? Whoever's team is first.
It's mine. Take it.
Okay, nice. Next up is Daedric's team.
Dead. It's up though.
That's a wipe.
Oh.
Not bad then.
I have problems staying alive up there after a bit. Let me see. Caustic Carrion ×8. Seeking.
Are you grabbing both the Atro AoEs or just one of them?
What?
Are you grabbing both the Atro AoEs or just one?
I don't feel like I'm grabbing any AoE. I'm not sure what you're talking about, honestly.
Yeah, so when the Atro dies, it drops an AoE on the ground that moves towards the Titan.
Oh. No, we only
so you
I only
definitely
killed
get
one
restored.
thing there, so
Okay, yeah. You just weren't getting any heals, so make sure to heal, and then if you have a spare bar spot, put on bigger.
okay. Plonk, heal me from across the arena. What are you doing?
Let's see what else.
Hashtag
Overall, pretty good.
Plonk said hashtag not my DPS.
Yeah, for people on my team, try to focus.
That is so true. We should take care of a whole being, physical and mental. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the wrong one.
What healer build are you going with for this VDSR?
Yeah,
Lyriel, that's a
for
great
my team, try to
question.
focus the,
Haven't
the
even
tiny
been
at
thinking
first
about
and
it.
then
Didn't
go
even
channel.
cross my mind.
Just so we have the peace of mind.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, Naughty. It looks like
Technically, we don't need
green
it, but
flex. Okay, green
it's
balance.
better for peace of mind.
Maybe I'll go on the Warden healer.
Do both channelers absolutely need to die, or is it really only important
Yep.
that the channeler dies?
100% both of them need to die.
Okay.
If both do not die, then the team that has the losing Titan will die.
Oh, both channelers need to. I thought there was one channeler
Yep.
per force field, but it's
So
both.
they both contribute to the force field.
I see.
Is that double brazier portals or a single that have those?
Double.
Double.
No, single channeler.
Okay.
Double just has the ad that you have to kill.
Okay, I was wondering why I hadn't also heard about that mechanic. I was afraid I was just trolling.
It's what drops the wall is when both channelers die. So the single braziers
Yep.
kill both channelers. That drops the wall, so the losing Titan side can escape.
I see.
Yep. And then the other thing on double braziers, I probably mentioned this a while ago, but if you're on the losing Titan side, then the losing boss will get like a bubble around it, right? I don't know if you got that far that you saw it, but whoever's on the losing Titan side will see that. When that happens, you have to bash the little dog that's gnawing on the boss. Then yeah.
Alright, I
It's
didn't
not
know about the
actually.
bash.
Yeah, it's basically the channeler up there, not the channeler, the aspect.
Yep.
Is
Plonker
shield on
is
the Titan to stop
hilarious,
it from taking
guys.
a ton of
Plonker is
damage from
hilarious.
the Titan
Plonker
attack.
said kick the dog, got it. For like interrupt.
But the dog
gosh.
up there is basically attacking the aspect to stop that shield from going off. So if you bash that dog,
Oh my gosh.
then it will allow the shield to go off, which is good for us. One sec, just gotta.
I love this sloth.
You gotta bash the dog to save the aspect, to cast the shield, to mitigate damage for the Titan.
Yep, pretty much. Whole thing about Portal is keep Titans alive.
Yeah, knowing why, that's really helpful, Cake. Thanks for sharing that. I think that helps. Certainly helps me, but I did remember and like what's going on. And
Yeah, that video Moore sent last week is massively.
It is.
Okay.
It was. I watched it too.
It is
There's so much
it is
in
so
that.
complicated, but he puts up like diagrams and explains all the things that happen and why they happen. So
nice.
So like it, because he talks really slow, so you don't have to keep rewinding to get shit that you missed.
Yeah. Sometimes
I'm
when
like a goldfish, so he'll say something, and I'm like, he said something about this earlier. Let me go back. But no, he like pauses all through it. He's like, okay, this happens, and then it's like
They
he's
do really
waiting for
good.
the audience reaction.
Okay, here we go. I am back. Yep. Any questions? I think we're good, right?
Plunker says I want God Slayer, not Dog Slayer.
Okay.
Jadrica, this is the
Starting
fourth beam
timer.
all, so second Sunspire soon.
Luke. And siphons, slayers. Squid, you were a bit back. Try to squeeze in a bit more. My heels were reaching, but it was a bit close.
Oh no, that was a 2 Crux beam. What am I doing?
Oh no,
Trolling my own damage is what I'm
Don't
doing.
die. That.
I didn't. It's fine. This time. Tell me sooner next time, please.
Push hard, push hard. We're gonna have opposite portals from what we normally get because we're pushing so hard, which is good. So Ray, you're in blue one with me. Going up to portal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ray, and just try to keep relatively still on that guy so I can heal you. Oh, we're dead.
Oh
Oh, we're
shit!
dead.
Yeah, I was looking for the little synergy guy. I couldn't find him.
I just got absolutely wrecked by reflective scales on that one.
Yep.
I guess I should just stand to the side and just try to catch the ad just with the side of the beam. I just haven't had a problem with that before. At least that I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just don't die.
Don't die. Don't die. Do damage,
That
don't
felt
die.
like our-
Oh,
That felt like our cleanest portal in.
I'm kind of
It
like
was definitely
dodge
100%
rolling
our
right
cleanest entry.
to it.
There's no Oblivion damage up there, right?
It's all Oblivion.
It is all Oblivion, so okay. Maybe I should.
Okay, it's almost all Oblivion. There's a tiny bit of non-Oblivion, but for the most part, it's all Oblivion. Okay. Not bad. We go.
What add-on is that tells
Yeah,
you
start
how
timer.
long the next banner crux generate? The 3. Are you talking about like the three marks there on the screen, Frog? Does anybody know which one that is? Because I actually don't.
Okay, move.
I find it very helpful, but I actually don't know which one it is.
Slayer second.
Oh, is it counting down to like or counting up to like crux generation? I actually didn't even know that.
If you
Honestly, I have no
just
idea which
slowly
one is
walk in
doing
the
that.
dark.
Crux tracker. Okay, thanks, Robert. Appreciate it, man. Robert's got us.
Get close to bosses. We might be able to push it. Try.
What? It decast my ultimate? Oh my god. Guess it's fine.
Rip curses.
Must have fat fingered it or
Slayer
something.
siphons. Rip Cakeman. Yep. You get those 2 reses fast. Portal
crap.
is it's a wipe, just build out.
okay.
It's horrible timing. Not bad. I think my heals just weren't reaching you guys.
I have an add-on that counts down the timer on the banner crux. Does anybody know what add-on is doing that?
It's fancy action bar.
Thank you. Fancy action bars.
Yeah. Well, the issue is with alt pulls, we do get a lot more consistent, but we also lose a lot of time. Okay. We'll look into it next
Next week,
week.
bring our cases set up.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it can
have-
be.
Started to hammers going. Let's go.
Delayed heavy.
Whoever's on blue boss, make sure you stay close to it. Siphons, slayers.
Jeez.
Ooh, get that res after.
Yeah, we were so. The boss
That's
is
right,
so
just
far
hold on.
out.
I don't know.
It's
Get those reses fast.
rough there. Yeah, I usually just commit myself to flailing once. Yeah. I mean, if you practice on the build enough, you kind of have an idea of when it is, but it's not really going to help you if you're like swapping rules and stuff, or if you just it's kind of a lot. If you're doing mechanics and doing other things, probably not going to do it.
Get close to boss. We're gonna have another. Get to spots. Siphon slayers. Push, push. Get that res fast. One person. Everybody else is pushing. Nobody's getting that res.
I got it.
We have to get into the next 0.6%. Okay, look around for your portal. Going up in 3, 2, 1.
I got tightened.
I could not make it. I could not make it in that pool.
Lonks team, if you can. It's probably wipe.
Well, all right.
Oh,
We'll see you,
nice.
Silver.
Daedrix team,
Thanks
if you
for
can.
thanks for dropping in. It's good seeing you.
But now it's definitely wipe.
No.
Silver's one of the folks we got to meet whenever I was able to go to PAX West up in Seattle, and it was fun. Her and her husband.
Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, just weren't getting any heals. Are you in a double or single?
Double?
Yeah, throw Vigor on somewhere. Double
Yeah, I
portal
got it
shot.
on my back part.
Make sure you're going to the right ad. Go to the one with the beam on it. It
Yeah,
can
yeah.
swap every pool. That's what happened there.
Oh, also, if you do not see that ad that has it, it is a bug, it can happen. Call it out, we can get a res. Like, we can rearrange stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I was on the little ad with the beam on him. He was on the left of the dragon. He was almost dead.
You know what? I might do fighting finesse just because
saw
I
the
think
beam on the
8% is
one
enough.
actor on the right.
I'm not sure which
Yeah.
CP to swap
Like
out
the-
here.
On my screen, it was the one
I
on the
imagine
left,
it's not a
but
huge
maybe 8%
difference.
on me.
We go with biting aura, and then I'm
Either
going to
way,
take off the
go somewhere.
shield here, and I'm going to put on vigor
Yep.
because that has been an issue.
Not too bad, though. Let's do another
Could probably
2,
put
3 more pulls.
a different skill. Probably
how
could
it's gonna
put
get.
like
Starting timer.
there we go. Do that real quick. That'll give me more damage just from passives. Having the Nightblade.
Move.
While ago, guys, I accidentally canceled my beam a second ago, and the reason I canceled the beam is because I was trying to look around like I was in an ornithopter in Dune
Get
by
that
hitting
res,
right
res up.
click, and if you hit right click, it'll keep your character's orientation the same.
Anybody?
I've been playing maybe too much Dune, guys, but I'm excited to be doing videos about it, some video guides. So that's why I've been playing so much, so I could get ready for the guides. But it is hilarious that it has me kind of messed up here.
uh-oh,
Ooh.
takedown.
That res even more ASAP. Get close to your boss. Squid, I'm healing you as much as I can. Just don't die.
Squid, you're a champ.
Second curse. Second curse.
That's all up.
Slayer Siphon.
No!
Ooh, okay, that's a wipe. The vault.
Cakeman, why no heals?
Well, I'm not healing you.
One of us, man. I don't know. Any Vatra asks any oh wait, sorry, I missed a couple there. Robert Harden says Reaving Blows is the healing CP I was thinking about. Okay.
So if you die at the beginning there and you get up, do you want to get the curse or not worry about it?
What?
Do you want to get a curse and then swap if you die in the very beginning?
Yeah, you're talking about was it down here? Yeah.
If you don't,
Reading
if you
Blows
don't
is
have to
great
die, like, if you
for
don't
like
have to get a
solo
curse,
and
don't
a
get
lot of
curse,
situations now.
because that still decreases your damage output.
I think Vigor should be fine for us upstairs once we get things going, but we'll see.
Okay, start timer. We'll do this and then one more.
I think more would lose it if I was running Reaving Blows though. I think it'd be like, no, don't do that. You shouldn't have to do that.
Siphons, Slayers. I don't know what's up with you two.
I did not have
Get that
Siphon
res.
that time.
But it's like consistently just you two.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
At that time I was standing a bit far away on the, so that could have been it. I think I was fine the other time, but I don't know.
I was still seeing healing numbers, so I don't know.
Oh, it might be my Ring of the Pale Order.
That would do it. Make sure you're hitting the boss.
You
every
say
if do
that,
it.
but one of these days I'll tell you about my first
Get
time in
close,
Pet
get close.
Sunfire.
Oh God.
And Slayers, Siphon.
I stampeded, so I have no damage. Just
But you're
gonna run.
alive.
Hit portal, look around for it. Dodge, going up in 3, 2, 1. Flunks team, if you have it. Nice.
Synergy's by me.
Daedrix,
Oh, well, I'm dead.
It's not dead yet.
We didn't kill her.
did you get double debuffed?
I had been double debuffed. So I don't. When I went up there, I don't. Yeah.
I missed the dodge roll, and I ate whatever that is, the firebolt.
Oh yeah, that's a double debuff. Like both you were double debuffed, which is just we're
Yeah.
fucked.
I just stampeded to the other boss.
Yep.
Yeah. Feels bad.
We have time for one more poll. Let's make it count. Start done.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Very good, though. I think if we didn't have the double, then we would have been fine. Slayer second. Get that res fast.
Got it.
Make sure to check your debuffs. If you are double debuffed, then go die.
That's not very nice.
Toxic.
I think the proper way to say that is go kill yourself more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This Keep it TOS.
Okay, look around. Not look around. Get close to your boss. Swear to God, these cards. I'm gonna keep mixing them
It's
Play
all
the
right,
game.
man. We don't listen to you anyways.
up. Slayers, siphons. Nice. Push boss.
Oh, God, no. All right, I'm going around next time.
Start looking around for your portal. Going up in 3, 2,
Ah!
1.
All right, we made it. We made it.
I'm double debuff. You gotta carry squid.
Killed it.
Daedric's team.
Yep.
Yeah, this is doable. I think my team is next, so I'm gonna use it
We're dead over
right
here.
now. Okay, and then whoever's on the
No.
last team, get ready to use it.
I feel
Last
like
team
it's
use.
entirely luck that I was the last person alive there, but I'll take it,
Oh,
I
you
guess.
guys never killed it. Oh,
Dude,
you were
I
double debuff.
didn't even see
Okay.
it was at 0 health. I thought it was already dead.
Oh, rip. Not bad though. Very good.
Got it, but I accidentally dropped my wall halfway through my rotation, and then there was nowhere else to drop it without taking damage.
Yeah.
We killed
Not
it though.
bad though. Very, very good. Very close as well. That is it for today.
Vatra,
Left,
necro healers are great, man.
one
I'm
left,
sorry, I
so-
got caught up with other stuff.
I feel awful.
For real?
No, we
I'm getting out of here.
It still wouldn't have been
Whoa.
a clean clear because we'd still killed the team that had the that had the dragons, but
Log out.
It's good enough.
Necro healers are great, man. They're actually one of the better healers. Just they didn't provide unique buffs that people needed, so they haven't been used in a long time. But as far as raw heals, Necros are
Yeah,
they have the
thank you for
most
filling, Ray.
class heals out of
Uh,
any class.
Also, sorry if
And their
you
heals are good.
pronounced Rael. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They're good. They're solid,
Uh,
man.
I just assumed.
I'm trying to think. I might go with somebody else. Wait, I just gotta bring one. Yeah, I might. I think this healer might be
Yep,
better
see
set
you
up
guys
for
next
this.
week.
And since we're kind of in
I'll
a
do a poll to see how many people have our cases, and then maybe do our cases stacks. Hello, demo. If you're looking for Nana's
Rojoing.
group, it's 2 channels below this.
I gotta find Rojo.
My mistake. I was running
Thanks,
late. I
guys.
completely forgot I was warframing with my sniper. Sorry, guys.
Before I join Nani's group, I'm just gonna get my character set up. Oh man, my Rojo. Huh. My Rojo is gonna be rough, guys. It's been a long time. Okay. I think that's good. Not sure what I was doing with the setup, actually. And then do we have, is it called Grand Healing? What is the resto staff? Do we have... Do I have the staff? No, I don't have Grand Rejuvenation. All right, well, I'm not running it then. The Rojo add-on is awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. Absolutely. Agree. Okay, I think it's this necklace that I'm probably not going to be running. We'll see. There we go. That looks right. And then I need some sort of front bar resto here. What do I have? I mean... Sure, it doesn't really matter. You know, we'll do the Black Rose. Sounds good. And Nazare. Nazare is what I'm running. Nazare. Oh yeah, it is here. Okay, cool. Guys, you'll notice that I'm running purple gear because it's fine. If I was running something super sweaty, I would gold it out just on principle to like show everybody that's putting my best foot forward. But we're not. It's a training group, so it's fine. You don't need perfected gear, and you don't even always need to gold it out, especially if you can't afford it. It's not that big of a deal. We are going to go set up our bar. Guys, I think I'm behind on chat, and I'm sorry about that. Give me just a second. Ah, the Sacred Bucket. Nice. Yeah. It's from the Bucket Brigade runs. Rojo, Grand Rejuve. Yeah, Grand Rejuve would be nice. That's what I was looking for, Vatra. But it looks like I'm in Naz on this one. So, yeah, Naz. What do we got? We got Curative Rune Forms, which we got to keep. Restoring Light, which is good. We want somebody of that. And then Siphoning. Let's hop in chat and see what the other healer is running, because we want... There's a couple of buffs that we want.
How was OC hard mode?
It's fine.
That sounds like it really sucked ass.
I know.
I mean, is anything in ESO great these days?
Oh, no.
Hi, Knight.
Hi. Who's the other healer?
Baxter.
Baxter. What's up, Baxter? Hey, are you running either like Path or are you running Restoring Light? I'm guessing no. I just want to make sure before I choose what I'm choosing.
I can't hear you, Baxter.
You're lighting up, but you can't hear you.
Put the microphone beside your mouth.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Not bad, Matthew, man, for a sec, Bax. Oh, Bax didn't hear us.
So we're going to change out siphoning. We won't get as much ulti gen. It's totally fine. Not a big deal. We need maturation.
All right, everybody, check your food, check your gear, your weapon charges, all that fun stuff. Stack on the door when you're ready. Knight, we'll probably go ahead and start clearing some trash while you're fixing everything up.
Fine, just go on without me. Just go.
I know you're coming straight from another run, so take your time. Not too much, but take your time.
But I think that's what Nani just said.
I need some more skill points back. We're gonna have to go get those.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ooh, timed that well.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just popped in.
Oh.
I just saw Exo's proc set timer, and I know people swear by the Rojo add-on. Yeah, I use Rojo. Yeah, just because it's nice to have the 2 timers. Guys, I'm probably going to forget to even proc it is what's going to happen because I'm not used to Rojoing. And there have been times where I was Rojoing a lot, very few of them, and I did get to a point where I was doing a good job with it. That time has been a while ago. It's been a long time. I probably should have made myself practice. I kept thinking like the day is coming where I'm just going to run Rojo.
Sure you're not too far back. You don't have
but that
to be
day
full
hasn't really
28
come,
meters
to be
behind.
honest.
Kind of stay as close as you can and be the farthest back.
Okay, so
all right, let's go.
If you're running a healer, guys, somebody in the group needs to either be running Radiant Aura or Restoring Path. And the reason for that is because your group is absolutely going to need these minor recoveries, or they're going to be running out of resources. So keep that in mind, okay? I need to put that in a PSA in a video.
Come in snug,
for
everybody.
And then we just want budding seeds, and then we're good. We're good with those.
Stay together.
That's looking good. We might throw on.
Jeez.
I should probably put more thought into these bars as far as what I'm running. I'm thinking about title
Let's wait for
chakram.
Hesme to get out of
Wait,
Ghost.
do we want title or we want the? I think we want chakram of destiny to generate crux.
I feel ya.
And you know what? We could do that in lieu
of.
Baxter,
I'm so sorry.
Radiating
I'm glad
region.
you're getting over it though.
What are we missing?
Yeah, when we get up there, guys, we want to stack. We're not pixel stacked, but we want to be together, especially since right now we only have 1 healer, but our healer's more than sufficient to keep us alive if the keel cutter gets off its mechanic. But let's try to kill her before she does.
Baxter, are you running altar?
Yes, and I switched it from last time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get rid of your
oh, sweet.
Dupa?
I have a flex spot. I don't know what I'm putting there yet.
No.
We're thinking about
Can
it.
you get rid of your companion, please?
Oh.
All right.
You are 100%
In 3, 2,
going to
1.
forget to heavy
It never
attack,
feels
and it's
amazing
okay.
because I love you, Donnie, but
I wanted to join it on the chanting. It was tempting. I was getting so confused when people that was in the boss guild were typing Bucket Brigade until I realized it's a raid
That's a
group.
weird camera flip.
Yeah, it's just the add-on. Oh, Bone Shield
Behind us, guys.
The problem with Bone Shield is the AOE or the area rather for hitting the synergy is like on top of you.
There we
And
go.
so, like, it kind of only works some places. But you know what would be good and would be, like, maybe potentially a little bit
Tongue
better
is our target.
is Circle of
1,
Protection.
3, 2, 1.
That I don't have any skill points for. What else do we have here? You know, I want to play around with this anyways. I want to make sure that I'm tracking it. I want to see how this is working. So we're gonna go settings, add-ons, and then buff the group. Usually works pretty well, and we want to
Go ahead and grab
track
that,
minor
drag
courage.
It down, we'll kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, and everything's coming.
All right.
Cool, and that's it right here.
We'll just stack here.
I wanted to see if the healing morph of Xena's disc, if it smart targets. It doesn't work as well as the other morph because the other morph would stick on people after they
Look at
left
that,
for a
didn't even give 'em
second.
chance to jump.
But for curiosity and for certain situations, it could work fine.
All right. One left, one right. Meet in the middle.
Funnel health.
You can
Yeah,
go
funnel
right or
health, I
left
don't
hand.
really think is worth it,
I'm gonna
Robert,
grab
just
the one on the
personally.
right and drag
Like, I know
it
there's
to
a
the
passive, and I know if
Okay,
you
I'll grab
cast
the
it,
one
I
on
think it's good
left
for
and
heal
drag
checks,
to the
but
right.
honestly, I
Pulling
don't
in
think it's,
3,
since it's a single target,
2,
I
1.
don't think it's worth a GCD. My 2 pennies. It appears to not smart target. Oh, okay.
Nice.
You tested it? Is it true that Rojo needs to be proc twice since each heavy attack only applies to 6 member? You are correct. That's why there's the 2 timers
Roll.
up here. So just to the upper right of my character, there's 2 timers. There's 2 yellow, then 2
Well, you
white,
didn't roll, did
and
you?
that's what that is. Guys, I
No,
also
I
need to make a new
Yes, you didn't
stream
roll, did you?
so people know what's going on. So
No, I
let me
did,
do
but
that
we're
real
all
quick,
stacked on top of each other.
and I'll kick you guys
Yeah.
over once I'm
I
done.
knew you
It'll
did.
take
No
me
way
a
anybody
second.
was gonna survive that.
Sorry about the audio while I
They
do
should be
this.
spread out.
Yeah.
Dread Cell Reef, there we go. And then we're going to call this...
Knight just bypassed us all and stood at the door.
training around VDSR, and then we are healer. We are Den, Plar.
All right. Everybody
Arc.
knows what to do here. Anybody need a
Healer,
refresher on anything?
POV. Yeah. How does this one work?
Um,
Oh no! I made
heal
it
your
again.
tank.
Sorry, I was
Please
just...
don't forget stack right here for runes. When we split to the sides.
Okay, guys,
did
I am going to
have,
kick you over to that new stream real quick.
Kelda and Hismi.
It'll
you
take me
guys will
just a
be
second.
swapping
If
the
it
dump
doesn't
back and
automatically
forth,
kick you over,
and we're
you might have to hit
swapping
refresh
it
or whatever,
on
guys.
runes.
So I'll be right back, and you know where to
Once the
find me
runes are
if it doesn't
done,
kick you over.
swap the dumb.
And we'll see you in just a second. If you're on
And
Twitch,
then
you don't
over
need to go anywhere.
here,
All right,
who
doing it
was
now.
Was it Elder?